So they had Michael find out Nina's secret. Ned remembered Nina's secret, but nobody say nothing. How that make sense? But hey, y'all, welcome back to another review of Life with Chess. This for General Hospital, November 13th, 2023. Okay, so look here. They took us through all this just for everybody to keep their mouth shut, really? But now, with Nina offering to sell back Carly's half of the Metro Court, she's suspicious because on tomorrow's episode, she's talking to Sonny, asking him, why would Nina offer to sell back her half of the hotel? Like, what is it? Because that's suspicious in the mud. I said, hopefully she started to ask questions. But Ned did say, that basically when the opportunity presents itself, he gonna tell and clear his name. But look, they back on this ELQ stuff too. I said, oh my freaking goodness. I thought this was over with. Here we go again, them arguing over ELQ. I said, how many years has it been? how long has it been? Every time you turn around, ELQ this, ELQ that. But okay. Ned and Olivia was in bed together and everything. He was like, he remembers basically he was running to tell Drew what Nina did and everything. That's when he slipped. He tells Olivia everything, and she gonna talk about something, everybody getting along, so don't say nothing. You just as bad as Ned. Not Ned, what's his name? Michael. You just as bad as Michael at this point. You just as bad as Michael. What point was it for these folks to find out the secret? And keep the secret a secret? What? Now we gotta wait longer. What is they doing? They probably trying to wait until they come up with another storyline, y'all. They got to figure out what the next storyline gonna be or how this ends, probably. Because it's like, why would you... At first, when Nina was like, it concerns you when she was talking to Carla, I was like, she about to tell her? I was saying they should have did a storyline where she actually went to Willow and told, I don't think that would have helped her case immediately, but it would have been better than her keeping a secret. Because now, Willow is more than likely going to be mad at Michael, too. It might not last long, but still. But to finish the show with Ned now, so Ned went revealed himself, and Yuri was like, "Oh, you're not Eddie," and all that stuff. And that's when they had their little reunion, everybody hugging and everything. They told me, "I gotta get back to ELQ." I said, "What?" and meanwhile, Drew goes back to Aurora and tells Michael that they finna take it over, and this time it's just gonna be Michael and Drew that knows about it. And since Ned thinks he's Eddie, the door is wide open, but they don't know yet that he's back to him old self, to him old self, that he's back or whatever. And I said, man, I know you can come up with a better storyline than this ELQ stuff. And for Nina, look, everybody know, but nobody's saying nothing. Look, Olivia was like, she was a little upset, but she more so, she's happy that, Ned is back because she been wanting him to be back for the longest or whatever. Wiley keep trying to get opportunity to hang out with his grandma Nina and everything. And I said, look, oh my goodness. He keep asking. I said, Wiley gonna be upset. You could tell that's where they headed. Well, I don't know that. We don't know yet or whatever, but still. And Michael keep making all these faces, and Willow called him on it or whatever. And he was trying to tell her, Nina always, when she can't get away, she'll be upset. She'll be a different person or whatever. And Willow was still like, no, she's changed. Why can't you see that? And all I said, This is why Nina should have just played it like she said. I mean, she had already done it though. She had already, did that to Carly and Drew. But I said, all you had to do, your daughter already wanted something to do with you. It's just like over there on the Bold and Beautiful with Sheila and Finn. Finn wanted something to do with Sheila. It was because of Steffi that he didn't. But Sheila went doing crazy stuff. And now look at her. Just like Nina. I said, look, they don't learn. They don't learn. It don't matter who. Now, Willow did say Carla was like the mother she didn't have and like a fill-in mother and all that. But she ain't her real mother. And obviously, we tell how Willow reacted to Nina that she wanted something to do with her from the get-go. From the get-go or whatever. She was just disappointed in, how she been acting and everything. Now, it's going to all come crumbling down. But yeah, Nina tried to confront Martin. He basically told her she didn't need no more enemies, so she better watch who she talking to. Yeah, and he's like, she told what Michael want, and he's like basically saying, you better do what he say. And I said, man, this going to come back on Michael, because Willow going to be upset, because she going to be like, why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you tell me or whatever? And I said, why would they? I'm disappointed. Why would you have everybody find out the doggone, not everybody, I'm being dramatic. Michael and Ned find out, the two people, because Ned was the one that was lied on or whatever. Michael, because he don't like her, he don't like Nina, he don't care for Nina. Like Olivia talking about, oh, Sonny's the happiest I ever seen. Carly and her started to get along, yada yada. We don't care. We was waiting on this. Now have him. Now, because, we always talking about how when Ned finds out, he's going to tell. He's talking about he ain't going to say nothing because Olivia, he only doing it for Olivia. I said, forget Olivia. Olivia was over here falling for Eddie. I said, no, man, I don't know, but since Carly's suspicious, y'all know they gonna start to put two and two together, or Ned gonna slip up and tell somebody. I don't know at this point. Like I said, Carly, she brought her Nina food out to her, and she was like, "Me and Martin was talking about you. She just got too much on her plate, so she want to sell back ELQ to Carly." And then Willow comes up, and they tell her whatever, and she's like, "Oh, you should talk to Michael. Michael would want to get in on this and all that." I said, Nina just giving her off that she guilty. But yeah, tomorrow Carly goes looking for Sonny and supposed to tell him or ask him why is Nina trying to sell back the hotel or whatever. I guess he gonna give a foolish answer. Oh, I guess she's really changed. She's really trying. You know, she has a relationship with her daughter now. No, she being blackmailed by y'all son. Charlotte's still over here lying. She telling Jake and Elizabeth, Anna tried to shoot me. She walked in, she seen when it was me. You know doggone well, first of all, it was dark. Second of all, you had that black hoodie thing on and everything. And I said, how she seen you? You know, you disguised yourself, first of all. You went in there with the intent to act like you was somebody else, first of all. She she talking about some Jake, and Jake just, I said, come on, Jake. If you's Jason's son, you know how to use your brain. Because you one thing about Jason, y'all know, if you've been watching the show long enough when Jason was on there and everything, for as long as he been on there, Jason always be like, that ain't this. I don't believe it. He be like, he uses his brain. He about the only one to use that brain. And I said, if he Jason's son, he know doggone well this girl's lying. He know. Cause y'all know, I forgot what episode that was, but Jason was like, that don't make sense. I think it was the storyline. It was definitely that storyline. Remember when Christina was like, what was his name? Ethan was the one abusing her, and he was like, that don't make sense. Jason was like, that don't make sense and all that. I don't believe it. And Jake like, oh. I said, no, man. But yeah, everybody just keep acting like Anna intentionally tried to do it. But yeah, Anna went and told Dante and Jordan what happened. And Anna wants to get in to talk to Charlotte. She want to find out why she thinks that. I said, well, all you got to do is go back and talk to Valentine, or he could come tell you. He already ain't told you nothing else. Come tell you, then you can know, oh, it was Victor. So then y'all can start to investigate, because it's somebody else involved. It ain't just Charlotte. It wasn't just, okay, they brought up, the hit that caused Curtis to be in the wheelchair and everything. That it was about Sonny. But somebody was walking in the doggone after the fire or whatever. Somebody, no, it was before the fire, wasn't it? It had to have been before the fire. Somebody else was in those shoes and everything. So it's not just Charlotte. Who knows who else? Maybe Charlotte actually knows who it is. Maybe it just wasn't, Victor. And what else happened? The only other thing is Gregory was talking to Chase about, his illness. He got to wear a little brace. He said he fell the other day and everything. And I said, wait a minute. When you fall? I don't recall. I remember him falling some months ago. I said, I think that's because they said, they also said he had to use a cane. I think that's because they said, didn't they say with that illness that he was going to have to start being in a wheelchair and carrying a cane and all that, and he can't drive no more? I think that's what it was. But yeah, they was talking about that. But that's all that happened, y'all. Let me know down below what y'all thought of this episode. Stay tuned for more videos. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Until next time, deuces. Have a good rest of the day and be safe.